Hi everyone, welcome to Hollyscoop's Moments of the Week. I am Gabrielle BAILENSON.
And I am Courtney Revolution. Bam.
Hi Court, happy weekend.
Happy weekend, girl. How you doing?
I am doing well. I hope you are too, and I hope you are ready to get into the top 5 Hollyscoop videos of the week. And we're going to be reading some of the T Tribe's comments. So these are the stories that had everyone talking. Let's get started with number 5. Can't wait to get into this with you. So here we go. Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston reuniting. Brad and Jen reunited on screen for the first time since 2001. It was confirmed earlier this week that the two would be in the table read for the classic movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High. The virtual event took place this past Thursday on Facebook Live and TikTok as a fundraiser for CORE's fight against the coronavirus and Reform Alliance's criminal justice work. So it was for, great causes. Quick little recap though, Brad and Jen met back in '98 and they tied the knot in July 2000. The only time that they acted together was when Brad guest starred on an episode of Friends, which aired in 2001. And then they split in 2005, finalized their divorce later in the year. But the two most recently, they were most recently seen together at the SAG Awards after they both won this year, and the internet obviously went nuts. So let's see what the T Tribe had to say. Pure Sparkles 22 said, I feel like Brad's just using Jennifer. I always thought that they were an overrated couple anyways. Interesting. Taylor Made then said, if anyone did to me what Brad did to Jennifer, I would never reunite with his ass. She should have some dignity since he lacks shame. Courtney, how do you feel about Brad and Jen?
I feel like they're a very classic couple. I don't really feel very strongly about them like some other celebrity couples, but I understand that there's a sort of iconic and legendary air about them that whenever they're in the same room, the people go wild. So I get it. I'd like to see them work together.
Totally. I mean, they were the it couple of the early 2000s. So yes, it's cool. They reunited again. So we will see what happens with all of that. Let's move right along to the 4th video, the 4th most popular. Ariana Grande dethrones Rihanna as the most streamed female artist on Spotify, which is a huge deal. So she wrote a thank you to her fans saying she's excited to give us new things to listen to. At the end of her caption, she wrote, quote, now can Rihanna please drop her album so she can rightfully snatch this back and fill my ears again, please, or ... Rihanna recently addressed the question about when she would be coming out with new music, and she basically said she's always working on it, but she's not gonna just release music to release it, which I respect, I appreciate. Let's see what the T Tribe had to say. Vane VIR said right off the bat, whether Ariana surpasses Rihanna in streams, Ariana is great. She's amazing, but Rihanna will always be Queen Fenty. They're both different styles and both amazing. And then Multicultural Fangirl said, I love both Ariana and Rihanna. Proud of these talented and humble ladies. Courtney, how do you feel about this story?
Ooh, first out, shout out to Multicultural Fangirl. That's my girl. Love both ladies. Both women are aggressively talented. And I'm just glad that we're still in the age where we're constantly and consistently supporting women. We need the hits. And also, I'm ready for Rihanna's new album, Gabby, to be honest.
So ready. I know she doesn't want to rush it, but we're ready. We're waiting. Let's move right along to the 3rd most popular video of the week. Miss Kylie Jenner was called out by Project Runway alum and her Michael Costello. He called her out saying that she only promoted and established designers on her Instagram. Not stop there. Fellow reality stars Lala Kent and Savannah Chrisley defended Kylie. Lala ended up sharing a story of her own by slamming Michael on social media, calling him a clown. She said that she blew him up to make her custom wedding dress and that she would give him all the credit. he's talked about, but she never heard back from him because she wasn't big enough. And then Michael clapped back with text message proof that apparently she was lying. He wrote, quote, "You wanted us to dress you and we passed. You didn't want to buy anything. We also confirmed an appointment for you and it was a no-show. Why are you complaining a whole year later? God bless." And then Lala said that he passed on her just like Kylie passes on him. Savannah Chrisley had a similar situation where she said that Michael refused to dress her for an NBC event. She said that she wasn't famous enough for him. It just was a whole big thing. It just turned into a mess. So let's see what Chris Fisher had to say. She said, "I think it's just messy all around. I think Kylie could reach out more to smaller brands, but she also shouldn't have to promote a brand. She is so big now. I would love for her to skip on ad deals and really promote brands she loves. Michael is an amazing designer, but as we could tell from the reality show he was on, drama gets ratings. Honestly, this is great coverage to get his name out again and more clicks because Kylie's name was brought up." I thought that was a great explanation. And then Kate also said Kylie does promote lesser known designers. She just asked on him. So how do you feel about this mess?
I feel like, well, first of all, in the past, Kylie has to be harassed to promote smaller designers, first of all. Also, I don't understand why the other women are jumping in on a situation that has nothing to do with them at all. And the situations, to me, don't correlate. It's really not Michael Costello's fault that these women are not Kylie and he wasn't going to give them a dress for free. Like, what does that have to do with tagging with smaller designers? Like, girl, bye. Good night.
Good night. See you later. Yeah, no, it's they were inserting them for no reason. So I agree. Let's move right along to number 2, Kim Kardashian and prison reform. Kim is, continuing with this. She wants to help free rapper Master P's sibling C murder. Kim said in a tweet, quote, "On January 18th, 2002, a tragedy occurred when a young man was killed. The next day, Corey Miller was arrested for the murder." She says true justice means catching the actual killer. C murder was accused of fatally shooting a 16-year-old at a Louisiana club. And over the past several years, evidence has been questioned in the case, and eyewitnesses have since recanted their testimony about pinning him to the crime he was convicted of committing. Also, the jurors were allegedly being pressured to vote guilty. Right now, C murder is serving a life sentence. And Kim also says she's teaming up with C murder's ex-girlfriend Monica in the effort to free him. Monica's been outspoken about the cause for a while, and now she has a powerful ally, obviously, to actually, help make things happen, get the ball rolling. Kim's bringing on some high-powered attorneys. She has the money and the resources. So Erin Round commented saying the Kardashians work very hard to make sure we forget their F-ups. As for Kim's latest virtue project, at least she's giving back to the community they leech from, even if it's largely self-serving. Very interesting. And Ama Arango said during the live on Monday, during the morning tea, she wrote, "Wow, Mrs. KKW lawyer, LOL." So Court, how do we feel about this? Like, Kim's done this before.
Shout out to Kim for helping. You get what I'm saying? And she's been helping this case silently 7 months now, according to Mr. C Murder. So shout out to Kim for working on this even before she was getting the recognition for it. Is this something that you think she'll be able to handle as a lawyer already? Like, is she a lawyer officially?
Right. I don't think she is yet. And I think it's more a matter of her resources, her power, her money to help, which that is great. So we will see what happens with all of that.
Yeah.
And guys, the #1 video of the week that had you guys talking is about Miss Ellen DeGeneres and her 3 head producers being fired this week. Ellen DeGeneres' second apology comes as 3 of her talk show producers have parted ways after the internal investigation. According to Fox News, Stephen Boss, who was Twitch, the resident DJ on The Ellen Show, was named a co-executive producer on the show. A source revealed to People that Ellen held an emotional video call to the entire staff on Monday. She said that she wasn't perfect and explained that she's a multi-layered person who is trying to, quote, be the best person I can be, and quote, learn from my mistakes. She also reportedly said, quote, I'm hearing that some people felt that I wasn't kind or too short with them or too impatient. I apologize to anybody if I've hurt your feelings in any way. She did apologize. She emphasized that she wants to make it better and make herself more available. She applauded the staff for making the show a success for 17 seasons. She thanked them for their hard work and shared that she cares about each and every staff member. So questions here, is the change enough? Do you think viewers will come back? We'll talk about that in a second, but Wesley, our good friend Wesley, said during the live on Tuesday, Miss DeGeneres can apologize all she wants. She ain't fooling nobody. And Dragonfire8110 asked during the live on Tuesday, do you think that Brie Larson could take over for Ellen? I love Brie as an actress. I mean, it's kind of random. I don't know if I see her as a host, but people have been, you know, throwing names out there to see who could potentially take over. So I thought that was interesting. But Courtney, how do you feel about this?
First of all, shout out to Wesley. You know, we love Wesley here at Hollyscoop.
Yes.
I just feel like, why does it take the threat of Ellen's brand being damaged to get an apology? You know, we've been hearing stuff like this, right, especially if you live in the Los Angeles area, for years. So, you know, you had to have heard a rumor here or there. You mean to tell me all these years you decided to not investigate until your coin could potentially be up for grabs, Miss DeGeneres?
Right. It's one of those things. She's getting called out. She's apologizing. And, you know, we always say it's a little too late sometimes. Yeah. So we will see what goes on with that. I'm sure there will be more updates, but we want to hear your reaction to these moments of the week. Do you agree with the viewers, with the Tea Tribe, with us? Give us a thumbs up if you did, and keep those opinions coming, you guys. Watch and comment on the Morning Tea and Celeb News Bites, and who knows, your comments may be featured in next week's Moments of the Week. So that's fun. Be sure to check out the Morning Tea every weekday with Alex and Courtney at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. They have everything from You Missed It to Couples Therapy to KARDASHIAN Tea Time and OMT, the hottest entertainment conversation of the day. And be sure to share this video with your friends and subscribe to the Hollyscoop channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. We will see you guys. Courtney, have a great weekend.
You too, girl. Bye.
Bye, guys.